on Thursday from SoFi Stadium. Good to see Kyle Shanahan.
You like the stash?
I love that stash is strong.
Man, that's a training camp stash.
No question. A few quarterbacks as strong as Justin Herbert, who's got Mike McDaniel fellas in his ear for the first time, although it was a very brief interaction out there.
I do like the play action under center, though. I like to see Justin Herbert doing it.
He'll play more from there because of Mike McDaniel this year. Shoot it in there.
3rd and 2, cannot connect with Lad McConkey. Good coverage on the play.
Your night.
Great
That's
coverage.
it. He doesn't even have to shower.
I know.
I'd say really good discipline by Jim Harbaugh, saying only 3 plays in the first drive. That's all right. Still, that's done. Your night's over. Herbert was done after that. But we did see Purdy and
throw him the ball.
That looked pretty good. It's John Stribling, the rookie second-round pick out of Ole Miss. Purdy,
stay up.
3rd and 5, right back to Stribling to keep that drive rolling. So Purdy would make his exit. Mac Jones comes on. And on a 1st and 10, Mac flies high.
But his only drop of the
only one.
Stribling, favorite target of both these quarterbacks.
He is human.
Come up with that one.
Yebo.
The ball.
Let's punt it away, shall we? Scoring was hard to come by, but I mean, it really started to heat up late in the first half for the Niners, especially when you get a little special teams boost.
Turn the corner,
Jacob Cowing.
Watch punters tackle.
Oh, no. What is he doing?
Yeah, we're trying to stay healthy. We're trying to stay healthy for the regular season.
I mean, give an effort, Brent. Come on.
49ers win it big, 41-17. Deshaun Stribling, big storyline. He caught up with our Steve White.
Deshaun, you only came out for a couple series, but 4 catches there, 3 of them go for first downs. What about your ability to help move the chains here?
Yeah, just trying to do my part, just to help the whole offense roll, keep it going, have a good rhythm out there, so just doing my 111.
When you guys only get this many reps in, though, do you think you can get into some type of flow or sequence moving into the regular season?
For sure, being out there, hearing the call, lining up right, executing as an offense, that's all that matters.
Got to ask you about the one that got away from you right there going towards the end zone. What happened on that one?
Just dropped it. So got to go back to the jug machines, catch some more balls, practice it more so it doesn't happen again.
2 preseason games, you got 11 catches here, more than 100 yards. What about your development and what you can add to this receiving group?
Just trying to stack, just stacking days, catch the ball, score touchdowns, get upfield, do what I can just help this whole offense go.
And last one, big night for the special teams, the punt return. The sideline celebration drew you guys a flag, but how good is it to see one of your teammates house a punt like that?
Feels so good, seeing one of our brothers out there score a touchdown, just supporting him, being there for him and celebrating him.
All right, well, congratulations, man. Best of luck.
Appreciate that, man. Thank you.
Where's his pants?
He was good to go after the first half. Deshaun Stribling has been really good here for the San Francisco 49ers. As Steve mentioned, 11 catches through the preseason thus far. What do you think he can provide this 49ers?
Well, I like this guy a lot. Out of Ole Miss, this guy was 6'2". Is that how tall you are? 6'2"?
About 6'2", yeah.
But he ran a 4.36.
All right, a little
he ran a 5.36. Okay.
Whoa.
11 catches so far in the preseason, and many of them are contested. It's not easy catches in the breadbasket. This guy's had to fight for the ball a couple times, and he's making plays like crazy. And he says, you know what? We got a lot of new receivers around here because Juwan Jennings is gone, Pearsall's gone. I'm going to start opposite of Mike Evans because I want to be the next Jerry Rice T.O., and this guy's getting off to a great start. He's a big, tall receiver that can fly. Look at these catches. I like him a lot. Brock Purdy's loving it that he's in town.
No question. Look, the 49ers have taken some swings on wideouts, and it feels like this one could be a hit. Maybe a little bit more difficult to say the same on the running back front.
No, they don't be drafting the backs.
Indeed. Taking a look at the backs, the last 5-6 running backs, if you include Kalen Black, this year's rookie. It's
okay. Elijah Mitchell, I remember, Elijah did his thing for a year.
Trey Sermon moved on relatively quickly. Isaac Guerindo's been hurt. But Kalen Black came in and looked pretty dang good yesterday. Why might he be different for the 49ers?
Well, first of all, the kid hadn't had a lot of, mileage on him in college. You know what I'm saying? Won a national title with Indiana last year. He's leveraged built. I ain't going to say he's short. He ain't short. He's close to 6 foot, around 6 foot. But he runs well behind his pads. He's a disciplined runner, especially in the zone game. And if you know Kyle Shanahan's offense, you run an inside and outside zone all day long. And what I love about him most, Moochie, you're going to love this, in the passing game. His pass pro was excellent. That's going to get him on the field before anything.
You're right. He only had 4 receptions over there at Indiana, but pass protection is way more important, right?
Yeah, and just wasn't used in that role a bunch, and doesn't mean he can't do it. And so it'll be fun to watch him continue for the San Francisco 49ers as we get closer to the regular season. Meanwhile, we are getting closer to kickoff in Pittsburgh. Garrett Wilson.
Okay, Garrett.
Yeah, making a couple of fans' days right there with some autographs. Is that a picture book? What is that? That's pretty Rudolph. Neither one of those guys expected to see action for Mike McCarthy at quarterback tonight, but interested to see how that's going to look once we get ready for the regular season with those two back together again, McCarthy and Rodgers. Man, it is great to have football. Look at this full plate of action for you on Saturday. We'll start in Cleveland with the Bills and Browns. Get a taste of the Giants and Dolphins. Jackson Dart, another opportunity to stay out of the blue tent. Eagles and Patriots with some drama there in that reunion. And then we'll finish it up in Arizona. But a big data point in one of the last big QB battles this preseason in Cleveland.
Shedeur Sanders finds himself in a remarkable position.
Let's go.
Y'all look at it as like a competition.
My answer to this question would be Deshaun Watson.
I think each and every person that walks into this locker room should have that mindset that you want to start. That's why we show up each and every day.
This is the most important thing I have to do in my life.
Good news.
All right, taking a look at the Watson and Sanders file from preseason week number 1. Obviously, this was the plan all along for Watson to get the start. He got 6 drives, looked pretty good, albeit with the one giveaway. Shedeur also with the INT and only 3 drives of work. 6 of 11 for 79 yards. But the roles are flipped in the second preseason game for Todd Monken's Cleveland Browns. Shedeur Sanders gets the start. Mooch, you have known Shedeur for basically his entire life. What is he capable of showing in this opportunity against the Bills?
I haven't, because I know Dion, right? I know all 4 of his kids and watch them grow up and mature into a young man like this. And so I kind of have a biased opinion. But I know Deshaun Watson, too. He played in the Under Armour game before he did. And so I've watched this kid. He's a football fanatic. I mean, that's what he cares about, all right? And from Pop Warner to high school to 2 colleges to now to the Browns. And, you know, he just loves football. They're 2 different quarterbacks. Look at this. We shoved them in the drills. Hey, Shedeur, get over here. You're going to play with these 5 stars. I know you're 11 years old and you're not ready, but he did pat and go. He routes versus air, Mike. The whole thing. He didn't shy away from it. Shove him in there and let him grow up fast, right? He loved it. And so he's got such an upside. He's a different quarterback than Deshaun Watson is. Deshaun's that athlete, dual threat quarterback. He came out of the gates quickly in the pros, and then 10 years later, here we go again. But Shedeur is a pocket passer. He plays with his arm. He plays with his smarts. He is a very smart kid. He's got great football IQ. So he's going to start in this game, and he's going to show you. He's going to show you that, hey, I'm human. I got some escapability and some movement here. You know, I'm going to do the right thing most of the time. But he's a young guy. He needs to play and he needs to grow up in this system. Todd Monken's got a new system for both guys.
I gotta see Shedeur just take the easy throw. Like, you never go broke taking a profit. You know that's something we say in the quarterback meeting room. But I just need to see him when a guy's open, just take it and, you know, get your 5th step and just throw it. Far too often we see Shedeur just kind of waiting on the big play, waiting on that big overall throw down the football field. This throw right here was on rhythm.
First drive. Boom.
First play. He hit his 5th step, took 1 hitch, stepped up, threw it. Here's a deep ball, okay? Boom. It was in rhythm. It was 0 coverage. He knew exactly what the coverage was and everything. Nothing is wrong other than the accuracy with this play right here. This was exactly where he was supposed to go with the football. When you talk about the football acumen and all those things, that is there. To me, the difference in Deshaun Watson and Shedeur Sanders is the experience piece. And if we're talking about Deshaun Watson just maybe knocking some rust off, and we've seen him be a franchise quarterback before, to me, Shedeur is more of the, I don't know, the experiment or developmental type of guy right now. Not saying he can't be a starter in the National Football League. He has to show clean operation of the offense, take what the defense gives you, and just be smooth and rhythmic in your drops. And I think Shedeur will be fine.
And a great opportunity for all of us to see it unfold live on NFL Network, kicking off our quad.